position. There's things you need to hear, so turn off your tears and listen. Pain throws your heart to the ground. Love turns the whole thing around. No, it won't all go the way it should, but I know the heart of life is good. It's nothing new. Bad news never had good timing. But then the circle of your friends will defend the silver lining. Pain throws your heart to the ground. Love ties the whole thing around. No, it won't all go the way it should, but I know the heart of life is good. Your heart to the ground. Love turns the whole thing around. Fear is a friend who's misunderstood, but I know the heart of life is good. I know it's good.
Please be seated, everyone. Good afternoon, family and friends. On behalf of Taryn and Evan, I would like to welcome all of you to the celebration of their marriage. This is a special moment for Evan and Taryn, but it is also a special moment for you who are gathered here with them today. For it is you that they have chosen to share their joy in having found one another. Indeed, we are gathered here today to celebrate one of life's greatest moments, to give recognition to the worth and beauty of love, and to add our heartfelt wishes to the words that will unite Taryn and Evan in marriage.
And there we go.
To this moment, they bring the fullness of their hearts as a treasure and a gift to share with one another. They bring their gifts and talents, their unique personalities and spirits, which will be united together into one being as they build their life together. We celebrate with them this union of hearts built on friendship, respect, and love. For my part, Evan and Taryn, I am honored and touched that you asked me to participate in your wedding ceremony by being the one who officially joins you in marriage. I'm not a man of many words, nor do I presume to have any great words of wisdom for you today. However, I would like to share something about marriage that my father once told one of his grandchildren. My parents have been married for 65 years, and when my father was asked the secret to their long and happy marriage, he said simply, "Keep your promises." So today, my simple advice to you is to always keep your promises to each other. And our deepest wish for you is that your marriage is always filled with love and happiness. I would now like to invite Evan's aunt, Allison Jefferson, to come up and share a reading with us.
Doing a reading called Hands. These are the hands of your best friend, young and strong and full of love for you, that are holding yours on your wedding day as you promise to love each other today, tomorrow, and forever. These are the hands that will work alongside yours as together you build your future. These are the hands that will passionately love you and cherish you through the years, and with the slightest touch, will comfort you like no other. I'm very emotional. These are the hands that will hold you when fear or grief fills your mind. These are the hands that will countless times wipe the tears from your eyes, tears of sorrow and tears of joy. These are the hands that will tenderly hold your children. These are the hands that will help you to hold your family as one. These are the hands that will give you strength when you need it. And lastly, these are the hands that even when wrinkled and aged, will still be reaching for yours, still giving you the same unspoken tenderness with just a single touch.
Thank you, Allison. I would now like to invite Angela Middigy, friend of the bride and groom, to share a reading called "To Love Is Not to Possess" by James Kavanaugh.
To love is not to possess, to own or imprison, nor to lose oneself in another. Love is to join and separate, to walk alone and together, to find a laughing freedom that lonely isolation does not permit. It is finally to be able to be who we really are, no longer clinging in childish dependency, nor docilely living separate lives in silence. It is to be perfectly oneself and perfectly joined in permanent commitment to another and to one's inner self. Love only endures when it moves like waves, receding and returning gently or passionately, or moving lovingly like the tide in the moon's own predictable harmony. Because finally, despite a child's scars or an adult's deepest wounds, they are open freely to be who they really are and always secretly were, in the very core of their being, where true and lasting love can alone abide.
Thank you, Angela. Now I would like to share a reading called Union by Robert Fulghum, and I'll try to get through this. You have known each other from the first glance of acquaintance to this point of commitment. At some point, you decided to marry. From that moment of yes to this moment of yes, indeed, you have been making commitments in an informal way. All of those conversations that were held in a car or over a meal or during long walks, all those conversations that began with, when we're married, and continued with, I will, and you will, and we will. All those late night talks that included someday, and somehow, and maybe, and all those promises that are unspoken matters of the heart. All these common things and more are the real process of a wedding. The symbolic vows that you are about to make are a way of saying to one another, you know all those things we promised and hoped and dreamed? Well, I meant all of it, every word. Look at one another and remember this moment in time. Before this moment, you have been many things to one another. Acquaintance, friend, companion, lover, dancing partner, even teacher. For you have learned much from one another these past few years. Shortly, you shall say a few words that will take you across a threshold of life, and things between you will never quite be the same. For after today, you shall say to the world, this is my husband, this is my wife. We will now have Stephen Kelly, uncle of the bride, and Courtney Shaw, cousin of the bride, share a song called I Will by the Beatles.
Me to, I will.
For if I ever saw you, I didn't catch your name, but it never really mattered. I will always feel the same. Love you forever and forever. Love you with all my heart. Love you whenever we're together. Love you when we're apart. And when at last I find you, your song will fill the air. Sing it loud so I can hear you.
Make it easy to be near you, for the things you do endear you to me.
Oh, you know I will.
I will.
Thank you, Stephen and Courtney. Taryn and Evan, remember that your future happiness is to be found in mutual consideration, patience, kindness, confidence, and affection. As an expression of your mutual desires and purpose of being joined in marriage, it is time to share your vows with each other.
Over our past 9 years, we have already made some pretty important vows to each other. Today, in front of our families and closest friends, we get to finally make them official. I promise to always be there for you, stand by you no matter how hard things get. I promise to work hard for you and for our life together, to always listen to what you have to say, and to always communicate how I feel to you. I promise to try my hardest to continue to make you as happy as you have made me. I promise to learn from our mistakes and always work to be examples set by our parents and grandparents in hopes that our love will too grow into what theirs has become. I promise to share in your laughter and in your tears and to lift you up when you are down through whatever adventures life sends our way. You are my everything, Evan, and I promise to always love you as much as I do right now.
Taryn, I think if we have learned anything in our time together, it's that even though guarantees are impossible, a strong relationship is built on promises. I won't pretend to guarantee anything in our lives from this day forward, but I will promise this. I will never put my happiness over yours or your happiness over mine. Instead, I will put the happiness of us above all else. I promise that we will celebrate the good times together and that you will never feel alone through bad. I will remember that there is no disagreement so strong enough to keep me from finding you in the middle. And I promise that if I ever take you for granted, I will think back to that first day I saw you, and every day after that, and remember how we have shaped each other's lives. Finally, from this day forward, I promise that there will be not one moment in your life that you don't know I love you.
Evan and Taryn, would you please join hands? And Taryn, please repeat after me. I, Taryn, take you, Evan, to be my lawful husband, to have and to hold, from this day forward, for better or for worse, for richer or for poorer, in sickness and in health, as long as we both shall live. Evan, please repeat after me. I, Evan, take you, Taryn,
I, Evan, take you, Taryn,
to be my lawful wife,
to be my lawful wife,
to have and to hold,
from
this day forward, for better or for worse, for richer or for poor, in sickness and in health, as long as we both shall live. The wedding ring is a symbol of eternity. It is an outward sign of an inward and spiritual bond which unites two hearts in endless love. And now, as a token of your love and your deep desire to be forever united in heart and soul, you, Evan, may place a ring on the finger of your bride. Taryn, I give you this ring.
Taryn, I give you this ring as a symbol of my love and faithfulness to you.
By the same token, Taryn, you may place a ring on the finger of your groom. Evan, I give you this ring.
Evan, I give you this ring
as a symbol of my love and faithfulness to you.
as a symbol of my love and faithfulness.
Taryn and Evan, insomuch as the two of you have agreed to live together in matrimony, having promised your love for each other by these vows, the joining of your hands and the giving of these rings, in the presence of your family and friends, now by virtue of the authority vested in me by the state of Vermont, I pronounce you husband and wife. You may share your first kiss as husband and wife. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you for the first time Evan and Taryn Sweeney.
When you're down and troubled and you need a helping hand, and nothing is going right. Close your eyes and think of me, and soon I will be there to brighten up even your darkest night. You just call up my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running. Oh yeah, babe, to see you again.
How are ya? Good. That was nice.
That was very nice.
That does not look artificial.
Yeah.
You taping still?
Yeah.
Oh, we love you, Aaron. Evan and Taryn. I can't speak today either. Aaron and Tevin.
Blah, blah, blah.
Monster base.
Are you getting your picture taken, girls?
No, I think we're getting video.
We're getting video.
Oh, that's even better.
Oh, congratulations, guys.
We're still being.
It's the dressers.
Yeah, a message for the bride and groom.
You gotta go stand like over there though, like half a mile away.
Is it that?
Oh yeah.
So we're just getting our fours.
Pretty much, yeah. We'll put it in the blooper reel.
Excellent.
Yeah, great.
Begin to blow. Keep your head together and call my name out loud now. Soon I'll be knocking upon your door. You just call up my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running. Oh yes, I will see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, yeah. All you got to do is call, and I'll be there, yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, ain't it good to know that you've got a friend when people can be so cold? They'll hurt you and desert you. Well, they'll take your soul if you let them. Oh yeah, but don't you let them. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running to see you again. Oh babe, don't you know about winter, spring, summer, or fall? Hey, now all you've got to do is call. Lord, I'll be there, yes I will. No, you've got a friend. You've got a friend, yeah. Ain't it good to know you've got a friend? Ain't it good to know you've got a friend? Oh yeah, yeah, you've got a friend.